Who are you building the business for? Jot it down. Are you building it for yourself? You can have multiple reasons why. What are the things that you're going to be emotionally tied to in order for you to accomplish your goal? Just, it may not be as easy for some of you all right now to do this, but it is very important for you to do it. What will the outcome look like for you to go through the process and build the business to the level that you're choosing to build it? What would that outcome look like? You also may need to write down some reasons why you're not building it, so you can go on and look and see both sides. What's holding me back? But most importantly, I want you to look at what are the reasons that that's gonna, no matter what, come heck or high water sometimes is what we say, I'm gonna go through the process and build it big. Just jot them down. Put it in the chat. Just go on and get those things out right now. What are those things that are your reasons why to go out there and build a business? Some people may say, I already have all the money I want, but man, I don't have the time that I want. If I can just get more time and still have the same quality of lifestyle. See, that's on the high end. This business speaks to all people. But then it depends on what it is that you're looking to accomplish. And so my reasons why changed as I went through my career. And the reasons I'm building it now has changed. I was doing it for the kids and my spouse and all the things at that time and just some other personal benefits at that time. But now I'm searching for significance. How many other people I can get to be at this type of lifestyle that I've been able to experience from this business? And I put those down. And it's something that I get up. I don't have to have any alarm clock or anything pushing me because I'm still fighting every day. See, I give you another thing here, and I'm stepping it up because there are different levels to life. We call it the peak to peak principle. Something I learned a long time ago, because it's like climbing a mountain. When you're climbing a mountain and you get to a peak, and I've never climbed one, but I understand how that works. But I've gone on to the Great Wall of China, for an example. And as I was walking up those steps on the Great Wall of China, man, it was tough. But we finally got up there, and I got to a certain point, a viewpoint. I'm like, whoa, man, we finally made it to this point. And I look up, there was a whole nother point that we had to climb steps on. Then I go up there and get to that point, and we were going up to that point, got to the next point, and like, whoa, there's another level to this thing. And I looked at it and I said, you know what? What is my why now? I look at, I'll go out to tell you, it's for me. It may be different for people, but it's my parents, for an example. Just give me the thing that changed for me. My family was exposed when my mother worked at a large company, finally maneuvered and worked herself up to a higher position in that company. And we had a chance to be a part of that company and get on their plane. Some people heard our story about that. And there was exposure from coming from nothing to being able to work through that process. And then we would had a chance to travel a few times on their private plane. What did that do to a young kid like me? Man, just like I used to say, I had Hot Wheel cars when I was a kid, and I used to play with them all the time. And I was conditioning my mind at that time. I didn't know that principle, but I was conditioning my mind at that time. And when I came up and I began to have enough money and responsibly went out and were able to get some of the toys that I wanted, I was able to live out that life because my mindset carried me there. The same thing that happened with the airplane example. It did something to me because I was younger, much younger then, coming up, and I was able to experience that. And that was their plane. And now, yes, I can go and do something about getting the plane and in good position to do that. But you know what I said? While my family is still alive and everything, I want them to experience riding on the Haynes plane. Have our name on the side of it. You know, I want to build something where it's responsible when we can responsibly go out there and do that, that I can now go out there and take them for a ride on their own plane, and we don't have to get pat down. See, that why, that changed. I didn't have a why like that in the beginning. But see, I have a why like that now. And even at the level of success that I've experienced, that where I am right now, and I'm thankful for it, coming from where we were to where we are, there are different levels of having that why. And so I'm telling you, it is very important that you go through this process to be able to experience the reasons why that you're building a business. You have to go through that process. I exercise this every day. And I'm hoping that you take some time to do this for yourself. Take some time and finish your list of the reasons why you're going to build a business. It will take you further along than any training that we can ever do. Because as I said before, when the why is strong enough, the how doesn't matter.